How do astronauts say they're sorry? They apologize. We don't apologize. We are perfect. NASA, I know of at least 2 exploded spaceships that beg to differ. It's almost 3 AM. I'm going to make a burrito and no one can stop me. Follow your dreams. My brother decided to use my bathroom and that was fine. But 5 minutes later I hear singing and he's singing to the tune of What's This for the Nightmare Before Christmas about various products I keep in the bathroom. What's this? What's this? There's products everywhere. What's this? I think it goes in hair. Blue glitter. Smoke glitter. Sunset. Fish aesthetics. Those are lures. I've been fooled. I'm as dumb as a fish. I love being pregnant because I can eat whatever I want and people won't question me about it. You are 19-year-old boy. You're stereotyping me. YTF is every nursery rhyme about people dying. The London Bridge is falling down and probably crushing pedestrians. Ring around the rosy pockets full of posy ashes we all get obliterated by the Black Plague. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring, he bumped his head and fking died. And fkind died. Humpty Dumpty committed suicide. Jack fell down a hill and cracked his skull. A baby fell out a tree. Of course Lincoln got shot, he was 6'4" and wearing a top hat in a theater. If I was sitting behind him, I'd shoot him too. Too soon. It happened like 28 years ago, that's plenty of time. You're off by a few years there. I truly go into housewife mode when I'm someone's girlfriend. Like I will make you pancakes and bacon every morning and suck you up whenever you want. This a lie. I'm literally dating this girl. This a lie. She don't even know how to cook a pancake. What is this? So I was at a thrift store and I see this little cat lamp. I was like, yo, yeah, laughkin' adorable. So I bought the little guy and took him home to plug him in. Then I was like, no. Well, no wonder why it was in the thrift store. But shit was 99 cents. Does anyone get upset when you're dreaming and it ends on a cliffhanger? I'm dead serious. I can't tell you how many times I'm having a good or weird dream then wake up like, OMG, what did he find out? Is he okay? What should I f? What was I dreaming about again? One time I spent a whole dream preparing the best cheeseburger ever and I didn't even get to eat it. Where's the dress? Someone. Oh, who you looking good for? Me. I was too lazy to match 2 pieces of clothing, so here I am. Praise this post. The best advice I have ever gotten from a magazine was in Jane. If you have to go to work hungover, wear a dress. People will think you look fancier than normal and won't notice how wrecked you look. Plus it's much easier to do than trying to match an outfit. Incredible professional advice. I bought an Echo and a Wi-Fi light bulb just so I could say, computer, turn off the light, instead of getting out from under the covers to flip the switch. Problem found. My husband keeps yelling for the Echo to play certain songs before he enters the bedroom so he can have entrance music appropriate to his mood. This sounds like the opposite of a problem. Just got back from the vet. You guys, what my dumb dog did? He sprained his tail from wagging it too hard. This is the stupidest thing. The premise of minimum wage, when it was introduced, was that a single wage earner should be able to own a home and support a family. That was what it was based on. A full-time job, any job, should be able to accomplish this. The fact people scoff at this idea if presented nowadays, as though the people that ring up your groceries or hand you your burgers don't deserve the luxury of a home and a family, is disgusting. Also, if a livable wage breaks the system, then the system deserves to be broken. If someone ever tells you a certain song is important to them, you should turn it up and lay on your bed and close your eyes and really listen to it, even if it's 10 minutes long, because at the end you will know that person much better, I think. My love for this post is unbelievable. Some cute guy just winked at me with both eyes at the same time. It means he finds you twice as attractive. Who was the man who first salted the slug? What was he thinking to try? Roaming the lands, pouring salt on God's creatures, hoping for one which would die. Billy Joel, Piano Man. Don't you just love it when you're looking at clothes reviews and in someone's review they happen to be in ominous clown face paint at night but make no reference whatsoever to it? Purchase inspires change. Arrived real quick. I'm a bigger guy, so it's a little smaller on me than I expected, but I have washed it a few times and due to the nature of the material, I'm not surprised or upset. Maybe it will inspire me to lose some weight. Probably not. It's not the jacket's fault. I believe the fault there lies in a topic for another product review. Clowns don't need to reveal their personal lives to you just to be accepted in society, jackass. My boss called me Tyrone on accident. My name is Tyrande. She apologized and bought me lunch. To make up for it, I didn't think twice about it, since I'm used to getting called every variant of title in blank here. Then later on I read a quote she keeps in her work area that made me feel kinda special. During my second month of nursing school, our professor gave us a pop quiz. I was a conscientious student and had breezed through the questions until I read the last one. What is the first name of the woman who cleans the school? Surely this was some kind of joke. I had seen the cleaning woman several times. She was tall, dark-haired and in her 50s. But how would I know her name? I handed in my paper, leaving the last question blank. Before class ended, one student asked if the last question would count toward Aqua's grade. Absolutely, said the professor. In your careers you will meet many people, all are significant. They deserve your attention and care, even if all you do is smile and say hello. I've never forgotten that lesson. I also learned her name was Dorothy. This is a very important lesson to learn. You were in my dream last night. What were you doing there? Mind in my business. If you were to vacuum up jello through a metal tube, well, I think that'd be a neat noise. I beg to differ. Then beg. Apparently Spider-Man Far From Home picks up minutes after Avengers 4. If that's true, I better not see Peter fucking Parker crying over Tony's dead body or carrying it off. Thanks, bye. Nope. Everything I keep hearing about this makes me want to see it less and less. This is typically my style right here. This guy literally doesn't need tan. This guy dresses like he just got out of filming the lesbian version of Queer Eye. I wish I cried macaroni, because I would get free macaroni and that would make me so happy that I would cry from happiness and make more macaroni. Are you okay? Yes. To remember how many feet there are in a mile, you just gotta use 5 tomatoes. 5 tomato, yes, sounds like 5, 2, 8, 0, and there's 50 to 80 feet in a mile. To remember how many meters there are in a kilometer, you just remember 1000. Because the system of measurement in the rest of the world wasn't invented by a drunk mathematician rolling dice. I wish someone was fisting me. All the fingers on the monkey's paw curl inwards at once. These swimming pools with black tiles are my aesthetic. Make the black tiles out of that black material that absorbs all light and swim over the void. I think cows are really nice. That's what they want you to think. They're like deer, but really big, and I like their eyelashes and fancy tails. Huo, I will be Yawasawajan today. In Tunal Breeding you say, let's make our first whittle incision. Dalkto, we will swing him. Quick, hand me the deafened winger towel. Please, turn off my fucking life support. Found an old PC monitor, decorated a little. What website is that? The only good one. Question for people who know biology. When you're hanging upside down, how come the shit in your stomach doesn't come up and flow out your mouth? Thrusty stays tight. This is by far the worst response I've gotten on this post. Well done. Unfortunately, that's the answer. There are muscles in your esophagus that prevent food from coming back up. People often ask me, Danny, if you're so strong, why don't you use your power to end all the bad things in the world? The thing they don't realize is that I'm in an eternal wet and wild wrestling match with God. Neither of us can die, and I'm the only thing strong enough to restrain him, so until I'm large enough to hold him in the palm of my hand while I go about my day, my hands are tied. Is Jinjo care here? Like, should we be worried about these delusions of Randaroo? If you ever disrespect me like this again, you had better believe it will hurt my feelings, and you might also feel bad about that. When my uncle, who's completely deaf, was about 17, he got in a heated argument with my great aunt, his mother. They were furiously signing back and forth. Suddenly they both stopped and started laughing and laughing. My great aunt had accidentally signed, "Don't you yell at me." If I witnessed that, bro, OMG. Use your inside hands. Use your inside hands in. Bad news, our boss locked the keys inside the building. Good news, we didn't have to wait around for a locksmith. Bad news, my boss finds it very concerning that I know how to pick locks, and tried to unlock my tragic backstory. I was too embarrassed to admit that the reason I learned was because, at 13, I figured that was the kind of skill that would impress cute girls. Good news, a cute girl saw me do it. Bad news, it was Maggie, and since she's already seen me fall out of several trees, cry because I saw a fawn that was just too damn small, and knows I can ride a unicycle, she'll never think I'm cool. No matter what I do, it's too late, she knows. There are $1 million blockbuster movies that were less entertaining than the roller coaster this post just took me on. How am I supposed to make creative funny text posts when nothing in my life at all? You just use a story from Sims and pretend it really happened to you. One time I was swimming, but the pool ladders disappeared, so I couldn't get out of the pool and I swam for 10 hours and died. Classic. If there's a heavens no and a hell yes, why isn't there a purgatory maybe? Perhaps. Oh my god. Lightning struck a tree just behind the rafters at a high school football game in Florida. Then, as D-Spin writes, the football team scurries for cover, the band plays on. The football team scurries for cover, the band plays on. The band plays on. Marching band don't F around. After how much the band practices, of course they play on. Satan could reach his fiery hand through the rafters, and the band plays on. I don't care if the second coming of Jesus Christ is behind me, years are on me. If God isn't real, then why does the palm of man fit so perfectly against the throat of a goose? How has this person acquired this knowledge while also still being alive? This is God's Twitter. Bears have absolutely no right to be as cute as they are. I want to hug them and pet them. Big fluffy dogs, supersized. This thing is one of the most dangerous predators in North America, is bulletproof, and could kill me in milliseconds without breaking a sweat. And just look at this big ol' paws and his big ol' nose, his whittled ears. I love him. Human brain, bear will kill you. Monkey brain, he fluffy. Why are goosebumps called goosebumps? Few people know this, but there are actually tiny geese trapped under your skin. When you get cold they think it's time to fly south for the winter, so they try to break free and the bumps on your skin are their beaks trying to break through. Trust me, I'm a gooseologist. I study geese, my wife is a goose. We have 3 beautiful goose human hybrid children. Don't judge our love. What is this website? When he gets in the tub, sometimes he purrs so loud that the shampoo bottles fall over. True power. Bad Greek myth concept. A siren but she only sings Despacito. Her name is Alexa. This is so sad. Accidentally forgetting your earbuds at home is like accidentally leaving your firstborn child at the gates of hell. If you think that's bad, one time I was skimming stones and my thumb caught my headphones and I accidentally launched them into the sea. I should not have laughed as hard as I did. That's like running over your firstborn with a Mack truck. So chemistry teacher has a playful rivalry with the other teachers on her hall, and yesterday a teacher anonymously left a note on my teacher's board that said my students are better than your students, so instead of guessing who it was, my teacher went around the entire hall and stole pens out of every classroom and, as an experiment in chromatography, got us to drop water and rubbing alcohol on the note and sample marks made by the stolen pens to see what color the ink turned. And when we figured out whose pen was used to write the note, she went to the teacher in the middle of class and confronted her about it. For you guys asking, I was the forensics teacher. My reasons for doing things. 1. Spite. 2. The aesthetic. That's it. Okay, I lied. 3. Attention. There is literally nothing worse than accidentally eating a really soft grape. Maybe except you whole family being murdered in front of your face. Have you ever eaten a soft grape?